Welcome to another episode of Improving the Movies, a program dedicated to the idea that motion pictures and television programs would be so much more interesting, colorful, and enjoyable if they were made in the hills of Tennessee. Now, the Cobb family players star in James Bond 007, The Spy Who Harassed Me. As our story begins, Britain's top secret agent is in the office of the MI6 physician learning the results of some recent lab tests. Let's listen in.
Mr. Bond, your test results are back. I'm afraid they present a bit of a problem.
Yes?
Yes, I regret to have to inform you that you've contracted a case of gonorrhea.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it isn't. And you also have syphilis.
Syphilis? Really?
And chlamydia.
Chlamydia too? How embarrassing.
Yes, and that wart you were concerned about tested positive for the human papillomavirus. We also found a parasite. Thyris pubis. A whole nest of them, I'm afraid.
All of that is treatable, right?
Yes, but you also have something else that we can't identify. The culture popped the top off the petri dish, escaped the incubator, and we caught it trying to crawl out of the lab. Q had to come in and shoot it.
I don't know what to say.
We'll try a course of antibiotics, but you'll have to remain celibate for a while, I'm afraid.
That could hamper my effectiveness in the field.
Regrettably, there is no alternative.
5 minutes later, Bond is meeting with his boss, M.
Bond, Dr. Maybe has built a 1 billion megaton bomb and has placed it at the core of the Earth. He's retreated to his moon base. Tomorrow morning he plans to blow up the planet and then rebuild humanity in his own image.
I'll stop him.
That won't be possible, I'm afraid. I've had to put 008 on it. You're wanted in HR.
HR? Whatever for?
And 5 minutes later, in the HR office...
Mr. Bond, it's come to my attention that you've been making inappropriate comments to Ms. Moneypenny and behaving rather poorly.
I've done nothing of the kind.
Do you not recall asking her just recently to tell you what color underwear she had on? I've also learned you recently placed your hand on her bum.
Who says I did?
Ms. Moneypenny. She's filed an HR complaint against you.
An HR complaint? Moneypenny? Against me? That's not possible.
I'm afraid it is.
But Moneypenny and I go way back. She's never objected to my... that is to say, we have a special relationship.
Well, apparently it became less special recently. At any rate, our investigation is not complete. But until it is, I'm afraid we'll have to put you on suspension. With pay, of course.
Suspension? Me? James Bond? For making advances to a woman? You've got to be joking.
No, I am not joking. Sexual harassment is no laughing matter.
But if I'm suspended, who's going to save the Empire and the world?
That is beyond my purview, I'm afraid. Your badge, please.
Listen to the Forrest Carr Show on PowerTalk 1210 for more episodes of Improving the Movies. Today's episode brought to you by Dashing Dave's Discount Ambulance and Mortuary. You snuff 'em, we rush 'em.